Hey y'all, I'm Kale.
And I'm Marty.
And we are Dysfunctional Critiques. All right.
Now, between Kale and myself, we have, respectively, over 50 years of photographic experience. Now, this includes film, digital, darkroom, dry darkroom, wet darkroom, all them dark rooms. The dark rooms you don't want to come into because you can get cribbing.
And
but
it is
we
Halloween.
are here to review your images.
And drink heavily. It's what we do.
And drink heavily.
All right. And speaking of which, Marty, what are you drinking this go round?
Well, you know, we're still on quarantine. We're still on budget. So I'm drinking the king of beers right here, Anheuser-Busch.
Well, I got a special beer for this episode. I took a trip up the store to the old liquor store that I go to, the normal beer spot. And this just came out. He literally said they just stocked it last night.
Oh, the Shiner Cheer.
Yeah, Cheer. Apparently, it's brewed right down the interstate in Shiner, Texas. And anyway, this only comes out. It usually comes out in November, but apparently a few days early this year. But so we've got the Shiner Cheer, and so I got a nice fancy glass because you can't drink Shiner Cheer out of a crappy glass, ain't that right? And so
right there.
I'm getting festive for the holidays. But you ready to do some images, Marty?
I am 100% prepared. So our theme is ladies portraits. So the way that we came across this one is, you know, guys, on all these episodes, we typically talk more than we should, and we might try to set out to do 30 photos, and we only get 20 of them done in the allotted time or whatever. So we've always got like a backstock, and we realized, and if we look through our backstock of photos, primarily we've got pictures of people take pictures of their daughters, their wives, their girlfriends, their moms, whatever. So we had a lot of pictures of ladies. So we decided, let's make a lady topic. And if you think it's going to be all swimsuit models, you're wrong. Because this is going to have old ladies, young ladies, babies, who knows? But with no further ado, let's get into it. What you got? Okay, here we go. Image one.
That's cool.
It's cool. It's kind of flat, but it's...
Yeah, it's kind of flat. But
I love the Volkswagen Bug. I'm sorry, I'm a Volkswagen guy. I'm a Harley Davidson guy. I'm sorry.
I love those Type 1s. Type 1 Volkswagens.
I love those Type 1s. And she is, she's waiting for something.
And I think the reason it looks a little flat is because it's probably early morning or right before sunrise or right.
Yeah.
Because you can see the house light is on, indicating it's probably, and I really like this. Like, I like her pose. It looks very natural. We've seen some poses that were not natural. I like her pose. I love the way that the Beetle has almost the same color as the house, almost the same color palette as the house. And I like this one. I don't have a whole lot bad to say about it. Like you said, it is a bit flat, but I think that's a testament that he's using natural light.
Right. So it's a little flat for me. It's cool. Her pose is, the thing is that if you crop it down, she is great. But in the grand scheme of things, she just seems so small in it. I'm not hating on it by any means.
I can see that.
It's a really, really cool shot. I like that one.
Yeah. I don't have anything wrong with that one.
Moving on.
All right.
Hate it.
Cosplay.
Halloween. It's Halloween, dude.
Well, it could be a Halloween costume, or it could be like a Comic-Con thing. I forget what character that is. I should totally know what character that is. Is that Jean Grey? I think that's the original Jean Grey costume.
Oh, I don't know. Would it be Jean Grey?
I think it's Jean
No,
Grey. It's one of the X-Men.
Jean Grey was red and black. This is green and yellow.
But this is original. I'm thinking original, like X-Men. I think that was I might be wrong. I'm not the expert at the vintage comics, but I think that is. Yeah, you're right. In the later ones where they did the Phoenix and stuff, she had different. Mm-hmm. But I think that's what this is. It looks familiar. It looks like that mask and everything looks familiar, like it's from some vintage X-Men character. As far as,
critiquing goes, like the lighting is okay.
I really hate the fact that it's shot in a brick corner.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like the right spot for this.
No, moving on.
What we got? Oh, that's cool. This is like everybody's grandma. I like this photo a lot. This grabs me right away. You can see this lady she's got a lot of age on her, right? You can see some of the wrinkly skin and the discolorations on skin and stuff that happen with age, but it's not unattractive at all. It's a really nice way to show her off. I love the lighting. The fact that she's wearing the sweater. This just feels like your grandma or somebody's grandma, right? And just the stuff that's behind her and everything. I really like this. It's a really great, and like you said, it makes you go, "Aw." It does.
This one, let me tell you. So, a square would have crushed it.
Yeah, you're right.
Overall, there's no glare in the glasses.
No.
She's got an awesome exposure or expression. The exposure is amazing. Your circles of confusion, your depth of field is great.
You're gonna mute that thing, dude.
I'm sorry, it's 2020. It's election time. My phone goes off nonstop. It's like jackasses, bunch of fuckers.
Oh,
leave me alone. I already voted. Fuck yourself. Anywho, it's great though. The depth of field is perfect. The perspective is perfect. It's a warming image of coming in to sit down and have a cup of coffee, maybe a cinnamon roll, and chat about hospice. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Why would you chat about? Okay, whatever. All right, next photo.
You don't know, dude. But she's all warmed up and she's all bundled, dude. I don't want to wear that sweater, dude. I don't want to wear that sweater. I'd wear that sweater. I'd rock that shit. But no, I think this one is great. It's amazing window light. She's got a great expression. This one is a good photo. I do like this. It's a lady portrait, and I like it.
Aw, a different kind of awe. The last one had an awe to it, and this one has an awe to it. But
so it's Christmas time.
Yep. She's got some candy canes. We can see the lights in the background. And it looks like that might be, I can't tell if that's fur or if that's like garland in the foreground there, but.
No, she's sitting on a dog bed or something, dude.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It looks like a dog bed. It's Christmas time for sure.
Those blue eyes, the expression, she's just going to town on that candy cane. It's cute. It's super cute. The background's a little distracting. I realize it's falling off depth of field, but there's enough colors and patterns there that I don't know what they are. It's a little bit.
If the background was darker, it'd be a different story.
Mm-hmm.
And then the way that candy cane is shoved into her face, it just screams choking hazard to me. But it's cute.
It's super cute.
It's cute.
It's super cute. Oh,
what do we have here?
Wow, that's striking. We've got like a so first of all, so
can I zoom in on?
I'm sure you can. Some great use of color and the way that eye makeup and
it's not. Oh, see, this is what I like. Okay, let's get real technical on this one for a hot second. Looks like it was shot with a ring light, but it's not because she doesn't have the ring light in the catch lights of her eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's really well lit.
It's very well lit.
You can see the shadow is over on what would be our right or her left, I guess. So indicating that our light is slightly off this way. But like that highlight on her lip, that is so perfect. And
the only problem I have with this image is I want to see more.
Yeah.
It's a square. I want it to be a vertical. I want it to be a bust. Not saying that
her face is a little centric. I see what you're saying with it.
Yeah, I would rather see a little bit more down. But oh man, that is
that's beautiful.
That is beautiful. That is just,
man, we've got a pretty good out the gate tonight. Like I'm saying, everybody takes pictures of their wife, their daughter, their grandma, their mom. I'm telling you, it happens. That's a great one, though.
It does. I really like it. This one is really good.
Oh, okay. I like how all these women that we're getting, they're all like different ages and backgrounds and stuff.
We're running the spectrum on this one.
Yeah.
We got some great places this time through.
You know what I like about this one is clearly that this lady is very tattooed, right? And there's kind of you and I both being, tattooed freaks, yeah. We know. Mine's over on this side, on this arm. But anyway, the point being, we know that often people, there you go. We know that you get judged a lot for that. Some people just judge you. I think that's becoming less and less as time goes on, but people tend to judge you for that. And they tend to see people that have those tattoos as maybe a little rougher, a little tougher, whatever that stereotype might be, more of a degenerate, so to speak. And I'm oversimplifying here, but when you look at the pose and like she's wearing this sweater and she looks like she's kind of cuddly, like it looks really kind of tender, the posing and the kind of mood of the image, but yet she's extremely tattooed. So it's kind of like this contrast of saying like, she's a cuddly person, but she's got this rough edge to her. And I really like that.
And this is definitely someone at home. It's on a sofa. Here's my question with this is, so I love this image. I would love an image of my wife like this because it looks very relaxed, very comfortable, very at home. But she's looking down off to this bottom left-hand corner. Mm-hmm. What is she looking at? Is she looking at the dog? Is she looking at the cat? Is she looking at a freaking spot on the floor that needs to be cleaned? Like, what's she looking at? So
or is she just deep in thought and not looking at it?
It's 3 generations.
So funny that you just said that, because I looked at it and my immediate response when I looked at it is I went, oh, it's a generational portrait. And then I'm like, no, there isn't enough difference in their age to be generational. But then I started to look at it a little harder and I'm like, no, I think it is. I think that the grandma's just aged really well. I think we've got mom on the left, grandma in the middle, and daughter on the right.
I'm going to say that grandma was probably 18.
Probably very close in age. You're probably right.
I'm not fucking around. Probably was 18 when she had daughter on the left, and daughter on the left was probably 20 when she had granddaughter on the right, and granddaughter on the right is probably 17.
So like 17, 37, and 55.
Right, which, boom, 3 generations. Now, the lighting, great. Posing, kind of wishy-washy. Like you have 2 hands, you have 2 arms here. I'm missing the granddaughter's arm. Like if you could see all 3 arms, like totally going together, that might mean a little bit more.
What would change this photo a lot? Cropping.
Yes.
If you zoomed in on this to the point where like both the ladies on the outside, both of their hair was touching the edge of the frame. Yeah, keep going. There you go. I'd say even farther. Like get in even more. And I think, there you go. Like to there and then up just a tad. And I think, what is going on, dog? I think we've got, there you go. Like that is money. Look at that.
See, in something like that, That's dramatic. That's bold. That concentrates on the eyes. It really signifies it. But I'm going to tell you, 3 beautiful ladies in a good portrait. The idea was there.
Absolutely.
The idea was there. And the lighting was great. And the lighting is great because
they're all extremely photogenic.
And it looks like window light.
Yeah.
It looks like window
light. Lighting's fantastic.
But when you go in here, oh, that's really pixelized.
Yeah, that's really, this one might not have been a very high res.
No, it's okay. It's okay. But no, but what I'm saying is the highlights are there in the eyes. Their eyes aren't dark. So this is a good one. This is a good
really,
one.
It's nice. It's nice. 3 very photogenic ladies. It's very nice.
3 generations.
I like it.
I don't mind it. Hey, lady.
Okay, we do have a swimsuit model.
We do have a swimsuit. Plus models dude, plus models are the new black, dude. It's all good.
I like that this is our swimsuit photo, and it's like you just said, it's more of a plus sizer. I'm not even sure what the right term is there, but she's not a skinny little waif like you typically think of when you think of a swimsuit model. You think of these like, you know, tiny little, and she's a more I don't know what the right word is, but she's got a few more pounds on her, and she looks great. And this is a great great photo because she looks happy. She looks like she's comfortable. She doesn't look like she's trying to cover herself up or anything. And you've got a 2-piece swimsuit, you know, so she's like, she's putting herself out there. I think it's great. I love the bokeh, Marty. I love the bokeh.
Fuck you.
He hates that word.
Fuck you, dude. It's the circles of confusion, dude. It's called depth of field. Like, fucking read a book.
I love that, and I love the lighting.
Fucking YouTube and read a fucking book, dude. It's called Circles of Confusion, you bunch of shit dicks. Pisses me off, dude. I hate that fucking term.
He's got some preconceived notions there. All right, but the point being, I like this photo. I like it a lot. I kind of wish that her hair that's over her shoulder, in front of her shoulder, was behind her shoulder. Because it looks kind of weird with one side behind and one side in front of. But, I mean, that's really my only critique of this, and that's probably just the wind doing that.
She got a little crunk hand, which means somebody caught her off guard. So it's a candid. It's a happy snap. She's in the moment. She's smiling. Her hair is
happy.
She's having a good time. It's this that finally something that tells a fucking story. And it tells a story about a woman on the beach
on vacation in the Caribbean or whatever, right?
Fucking on vacation. Could be her honeymoon. It could be a fucking wedding, fucking something on like a destination wedding. But this is like a happy snap of 3 days before the wedding. Who knows? All I know is she looks like she's having a good time. She looks like she's comfortable in her own skin. Therefore, it's a good portrait of a lady in my book.
I agree.
Moving on.
Oh, roller derby. I love roller derby.
God, she looks like a mean bitch, dude.
Oh, well, she's a jammer. So the star on the helmet means she's a jammer. I love roller derby. I've been to several. It's actually pretty popular in Texas. And the roller derby bouts are a lot of fun to watch. And if you don't know, there is actually skill to it. And there's a game going on there. It's actually a game, people. It's not just people beating each other up. But the skater that has the star on their helmet is called the jammer, and that's the only person that can score on that particular round. So there's a jammer from each side on the court, and only the jammers score. The other people's jobs are to stop the jammers from scoring, which is similar to many other sports, right? But so she's trying to score. So that intensity where she's like, how am I going to get through this pack? How am I going to make this happen? I am scoring these 3 points or whatever. Like, I love that intensity. That's great.
That is news to me because I don't know anything about roller derby. I'm going to tell you that I'm looking at this as she's intense. And I'm going to tell you that she is not playing around. Like,
yeah, she's getting those points. She is getting those points.
Right now. Now, if I saw her in a parking lot and I was gunning for a parking spot, I just let her have it, dude. Like,
Yeah. You don't want to battle that.
I'll park down the road, dude. I'll smoke a cigarette while I walk. I'm not worried about it. Like, you can have your parking spot.
Okay, there's mood there. There's something that's very fantasy. We've got the lady with the blue hair.
That was
and we've got
very well planned.
We've got, the flowers, but it almost looks like there's snow in the air, or maybe that's some sort of confetti or something, but it almost gives you a feeling that it's snowing, but like the flowers are still in bloom.
Man,
that's really cool.
That is a cool one.
And like the way that she's posed, it's very natural, but it's like a deep thought pose. And the fact that she's not looking at the camera, so it gives you a little mystery. This is just really...
I think mystery is the great term for this one.
Yeah. This is interesting.
I honestly like it. Because
no, I like it too. We've had a lot of good photos tonight.
Dude, we have
excellent work at home.
Photos tonight. Yes, good submissions. Because here's my thing, and correct me if I'm wrong. It's a really overall cold photo. Her hair is blue. The leaves are green. She's wearing
fingernails are blue,
white, but her face is warm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a contrast, but it's a contrast in color hues.
And the greens that are in here, the green tones are very blue-green, right? So it gives you kind of a cold. I think there's some definite post-production here because, like you said, the light on her face is very warm, but the lighting on the background and everything is not warm at all. It's very cool. So this is just really well done.
Oh, this is excellent, and it's composed well. I'd like to see more of this shoot.
Yeah, let's see what else the rest of this shoot.
I want to see more from this shoot, but
oh, that's cool.
Dude.
That's a great use of highlight and shadow. Monochrome, very cool. Like we've got some definite textures. There's texture in the wall. Like this lady is very, very thin. She's a very this is more of like when I said earlier about the kind of wafy swimsuit model. That's more like the build of this particular portrait, the lady in this portrait. And but you've got textures everywhere. Like you can see texture in that cotton or whatever it is that she's wearing. You can see texture in her skin. You can see texture in her hair, texture in the wall. You've got like some really cool textures here.
This is my favorite.
This is really cool.
Of the afternoon, dude. This is
really good. God, this has been a banger. Hey, you guys out there in the internet land, you're getting good. I mean, this is good. I like it.
Dude,
yeah, this is really good.
The only thing I can say about this one is I want to see more. I want to see the top of her head. I want to see where that blouse drops. Is there a little midriff there to create some more of that highlight skin contrast on there?
That highlight skin contrast across like her upper
right on
here,
her
whatever you call
shoulder.
it, collarbone. Yeah.
Where's her other arm? It has to be up because you can see her armpit right there. Oh, I don't know. I love
it's crazy. It's really good. It's really good.
And that's the thing that some photographers are scared of contrasting light, and they actually move away from places because they're scared of the light, where this particular photographer stepped in and said, I'm going to use this contrasting light. And
I like that theme. And it's always good when you see, a role like this, like a cop or, I don't know, a pilot or I don't know, various roles like that. Like just a lot of people generalize those roles towards men. So I always like it when you see a woman in that role because it just kind of, I don't know, something about it is just cool. And so I like that. I like that aspect of it. You've got this female cop. This, I don't know if it's just because it's a low-res photo, but this does not look sharp at all.
No, it does not look sharp. And the
lighting looks really flat.
Here's my thing. Okay, so plus attractive lady. She could arrest me anytime. I've been arrested many a times. I know how the procedure goes. Not a big deal.
That's actually true.
This is actual truth. I've been arrested many times. She could arrest me anytime. I would give no resistance. We'd be good. As far as lady photos go, she's attractive. As far as overall photos go, as far as you're going to document an image of a police woman, I got problems.
Okay.
Where's her fucking belt? Where's her holster?
Yeah. You don't see her nightstick and all that, right? Yeah, I noticed that too.
She's in uniform, but out of like street cred in my book. And the other thing is, if someone is documenting this as a publicity photo for law enforcement, why you got such a jammed up background? You got all these other parked cop cars in the background. You got like fucking yellow poles.
So let's do this for a change.
Okay,
so.
lady photos. As far as lady photos go, she's an attractive lady. Thank you for your service. That's all I got.
So let's take it from this angle. What would improve this photo? If she was like in an area where behind her was like some busted ass buildings and some graffiti and stuff, where it looked like an area that need cops, and if she had a damn sidearm and a what do you call that? A baton, a taser,
utility
something.
belt. Sorry, Batman.
Yeah,
a utility belt.
Body camera on. Like where it looked like she was really more on the job and like ready to go
protect and serve. Right.
It almost seems like she works the front desk answering the phones and she just came out and stood in front of the car. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it looks like. It looks like she works in the office and she came out to stand by a car going, one day I'm going to get to drive this car. One day I'm going to get to drive this car. Standing there with her arm on the car going, okay, I'm standing out here, but I ain't going to drive it.
Yeah.
Because they got me answering phones. Anyhow.
What's the next one? Oh, that's cool.
Ooh, that's cool. God, dude, we don't have any dumpers, dude. Can we get some dumpers? Fuck. God,
This is a really good crop. That is really nice. I really like that. I'm going to assume this is a mother-daughter. I guess, that might be a leap, but it kind of gives you that feeling. It's really neat. It's really great, like textures, and neither one of them are smiling, but there's like such intensity in those gazes. The lighting is amazing. This is really good. We've got some like we've got some like art gallery worthy stuff this evening.
Dude, that is sick.
Yeah, it's really good.
That is lovely. I would like to see this image like a 30 by 40 on a canvas.
Like larger than life, yeah.
Yeah, just yes, beyond actual scale, big.
That's amazing.
Wow. The whites are white, the grays are just spread through the mint tones. You got that deep, rich blacks.
It's really nice. It's really well exposed.
Man, God, we got some really good ones here.
Yeah, we need a dumper, man. What else you got, Marty?
I don't know. Let me look. Let me see.
All right.
All right. Dumper. Let's clap on.
Okay.
Let me beat this one.
Okay, so these ladies appear to be wearing, I'm going to guess the woman in the center is the artist, and the two on the outside are wearing her art. I'm guessing.
Okay.
And she probably made those.
Mache.
Yeah, or something. It almost looks like the one on the left is wearing saran wrap, like you can see at the bottom there. But
it's paper mache, dude.
I don't know, whatever it is. And then they've got like paint on their skin and stuff.
That's busted, horrible. And then look at the background. The background is drawings on the wall of the same outfits that the ladies are wearing. Like,
Yeah, and the one of them's holding a beer, or two of them are holding a beer, and one of them's holding a like a cocktail glass, and
they're horrible, dude.
the expressions aren't that good. This is, and it's not sharp at all. This is, well, I mean, you know what? This is the lady that's in the middle. This is her happy snap that she just took to remember the night. Oh, whatever, and it works for that.
And those are her friends, and
yeah,
you can't judge your friends because they're your friends.
But yeah, this does
and
not.
I are friends, and we're like polar opposites. So this is what it is.
This is the closest we've had to a dumper.
Oh, dude, I can't.
Yeah.
Ow, dude.
Yeah, those. This does not do anything for me.
Tonight is supposed to be about portraits of ladies, and I'm going to tell you right now, I have so many things that I could say about this to be a complete asshole, and I'm not going to do it. So.
Oh, hey, I just said pilots earlier.
Hey, girls, what's up with you?
So same kind of a thing. We can clearly see that these are, commercial pilots, because that appears to be like a 737 or something. That they're sitting in. No, that's an Airbus. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But it's a commercial aircraft.
Fuck you with your aircraft job. Shut up.
It's a commercial aircraft that they're sitting in. And so that these are like, professional airline pilots, and they're again both women in a job that I think is dominated by men. So very interesting. It's kind of got this we can do it kind of aspect to it, right? This Rosie the Riveter kind of thing to it, which I think is great.
But they're in the hangar, which I hate that, because you can see right there through the windshield that.
Yeah, they're not like out on the runway ready to take off.
No, they're parked in the warehouse, dude. Like, and that's kind of a buster thing. Like, don't put baby in the corner, but you leave the ladies in the warehouse. It's the lighting is cool. The lighting is cool. The posing's a little weird. Like lady on the left, her hands are a little wonky.
Yeah, her hands do look a little funny.
Her hands are a little wonky. It's a wide angle, so she looks a little wonky because she's sitting forward.
Right.
Compared to the lady.
The distortion.
Yeah, compared to the lady on the right. But I mean, it does tell a story. It tells about ladies in aviation. I mean, it does tell a story, but the story could have been told better. Story could have been told. Hey, call me the next time, and I'll tell your story better.
10-4. I agree with you.
Yeah. All right. What do we got here? Oh, look at you with your little pink shoes, and you're so happy, and you're on the beach for the first time.
So this is super cute. It's really cute. Like you totally like want to go hug this little girl. Like it's super cute, but it's not doing that much for me. I'm just gonna be honest.
It's flat as hell because you can't tell how tall she is because of the angle. But then again, if you get down on your knees and you shoot straight onto her, you're gonna get that horizon line cutting through her at one point or another. It's a happy snap.
It's a happy snap, and it's a decent happy snap, and the parents love this picture, right? Mm-hmm. And the girl's adorable. She's got her little pigtails, and like you said, all that, but it just doesn't stand out. It doesn't have that punch. So, I don't know. Okay.
Oh, nobody wants to be there, except maybe the girl on the right. The girl on the left totally doesn't want to be there. The girl in the middle thinks
this is interesting. This is interesting, though.
These ladies, and
what's with the bridge and the bricks? Like, I'm trying to see.
I don't know, what's up with the cars on the left? Like,
yeah, those cars are a little distracting. I wish they weren't there, but
is that what?
Like, it's kind of an odd spot to do this photo.
What the fucking fuck?
and maybe that's what the person was going for. Maybe that's what the photographer was going for. Is you don't really associate, ballet like this, like proper ballet, with being out on a brick cobblestone street with a bridge behind it. It's just it doesn't. Now maybe this is for maybe this is the promotional piece for a dance company, and the piece has something to do with like ironworks or whatever, and this makes sense in that context. But you're right about the cars. The cars are really annoying me.
Cars are killing me. The girl on the left just
move whatever that light blue thing in the background is, that cart or whatever it is. Move that out the picture, and then put all 5 of these ladies in the same costume. And
we could have had something.
Yeah. And then get some smiles on their faces.
The only thing I'm going to give it is that 2 out of those 3 have an expression that is coherent, where they're on the same page.
Yeah, the expressions are kind of
their expressions are all over, but the lady in the middle and then the lady to her left or right in the green, those 2, like, these expressions are the same.
The other thing, back up again, Marty. We needed to move. Okay, if we're going to get really technical here, we needed to move the lady in the middle a little bit to the left, and the lady that's on the left, we needed to square her with the camera a little bit, because do you see what I'm talking about?
But you know what? From up to down, got that right.
Yeah. They got the heights right.
Yeah, they got got that right. That's like the one thing you got right. But
so overall, I think this was a really good episode, Marty. I think we saw some really great stuff. I'd say this is our strongest crop to date. Like, there is more images tonight that I would hang on my wall than I think any previous episode.
Absolutely, 100%.
I think ladies just kicked people, places, things, and animals out the water. But it goes back to what I said at the beginning. What does everybody take pictures of? Their daughter, their wife, their mom, so on and so forth. That's like what people take pictures of. I mean, I think, the women in our lives are important to us, and that's how it goes. So it's a popular subject matter. But all of that said, this is going to close out this episode. So this was a good one. This was a really good one. And as you've seen, we've been trying to keep these a little more regular. We've done like 4 episodes now since the quarantine, so we're trying to keep them coming for you. But signing off for this episode, I'm Kale.
And I'm Marty.
And we are Dysfunctional.
Critiques.